What's up, guys? Asher back again with another one. So today I want to talk about things that I wish that I knew before I got into it with the narcissist, before I interacted with any narcissist, before I got into a relationship, just before, okay? But before we get too deep into it, I want to ask you, please hit the like button, comment down below, please subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. So, things that I wish I knew before dealing with a narcissist. First of all, how much it would change my life for the better and for the worse. That's the first thing. The first thing, I have a little list here, but the first thing of all, how it would change my life for the better and for the worse. That's the first thing that I wish I knew. Now, obviously, you know, life is life. We all go through our lessons. We all have what we gotta deal with. We all have to go through our life lessons, go down our own path. So that's with life, period. But with the narcissist, totally different story. So I'm gonna get into the first thing that I wish that I knew before I started dealing with the narcissist. And the first thing is the lack of sleep. Oh my God. See, this for me personally, it hits different because I'm already a night owl. I'm already up all hours of the night, late hours, and I really don't get much sleep like that. But when I was dealing with the narcissist, it was literally like zero, like none, no sleep, zero. And that's because of the constant anxiety that I was going through, the depression, just mind going places, mind traveling all different type of places. My mind was just constantly thinking about, is he cheating? Is he doing this? Is he doing that? Was that a lie? Is this a lie? Should I be here? Should I not be here? Why am I here? Like, it was just constant thinking. Like, my mind wouldn't stop thinking. And that caused a lot of sleep deprivation. And even, you know, I would go to work. You know, obviously you go to work, you're tired. Even if I would go to work and be tired, still not sleeping at all. Like, example, see, like me regularly now, I'll say I'd be up like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, sometimes even 4 in the morning. With the narcissist, I'll go to sleep, say 4 in the morning, and then I'll wake up, you know, between 7 and 9. With the narcissist, I was going to sleep 5, 6 o'clock, sometimes close to 7, and then waking up 9 o'clock, 2 hours later, 3 hours later, an hour later, and be up the rest of the day, the whole day functioning. Like, I don't understand how I was able to do that, but it was just being done. Now, the second thing I wish I knew before dealing with the narcissist was the amount of energy being drained. Oh my God. Oh my God. Obviously, the narcissists, they are literal energy suckers or energy drainers, and it's simply because they have lack of energy themselves, so they have to drain it from others. They're leeches. So obviously at the time I didn't know that this was that, but at the time the narcissist was draining me, and I couldn't explain it. I couldn't put my finger on why this was happening. I was blaming myself for a lot. I just thought everything that I was doing was wrong. I was like, oh, maybe it's something that I'm eating, or maybe something that I'm not eating, or maybe I'm not drinking enough water, maybe because it's the sleep deprivation that I'm experiencing, that I'm not sleeping, or maybe it's because I'm this, maybe it's because... It was always something that I was doing, but I mean, technically it was something that I was doing, which was constantly being around the narcissist and not leaving, but it wasn't. It was literally just being around this energy sucker. And it took me a long time to realize. Obviously, after I left, I started realizing things like getting more sleep and having more energy to do certain things. Literally, with the narcissist, I wouldn't get up out of bed. Because, you know, the depression hit. Not getting up out of bed. Feeling down, sad, and depressed. Not wanting to do much. Not having enough energy to do anything for myself. Just all of that in a bunch. So that's another thing that I wish that I knew before I got into it with the narc. Now, the third thing is the amount of gaslighting being done in this situation. Oh my God. First of all, not only will they be gaslighting you, but you will start gaslighting your own self. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, how is that possible? Why would I gaslight myself? It's because the manipulation game for the narcissist, it starts to make you question yourself about certain things. They gaslight you into gaslighting yourself, to thinking, oh, maybe I didn't see that, or maybe this wasn't the way it happened, or maybe they are telling the truth, or maybe I'm the one that's bugging, or maybe literally. So when I was dealing with the narcissist, first of all, one of my main things that I wasn't doing was following my intuition. People out there, y'all gotta follow y'all intuition. It's very important. So for me, I wasn't following my intuition, even though I knew my intuition was correct. It was screaming at me, but I wasn't following it per se. And a lot of the times, because it was screaming in this ear, but in the other ear, the narcissist is telling me, no, you're bugging, it's not like this, whatever, whatever. Gaslighting, essentially. I started to gaslight myself. Well, maybe you didn't see the rock fly across the room, or maybe the door was unlocked, or maybe they are telling the truth. Maybe you're the one that's seeing stuff. Maybe you're hearing stuff, or maybe you're just making stuff up in your head. Gaslighting myself, all because the lies that the narcissist was telling me, all because of the manipulation, the mind games, the control, all of that stuff had me gaslighting myself for a while. And it can happen to you too. Trust me, this is probably one of the biggest signs that you probably experienced if you have dealt with a narcissist before. Now, the next thing that I wish that I knew before dealing with the narcissist is the longer that I stayed in was the longer and harder it would take to get out. Yes, that's for any situation, honestly. But it's like times 11 for when you're dealing with a narcissist. Because, like I said, first of all, they operate off of control, possessiveness, lies, masks, deception, backstabbing, manipulation, gaslighting, all of that in a bunch, right? Once it's like a spell. It's literally like a spell. When you're under that spell, and the longer you're under that spell, the longer it's gonna take to get out, because you're stuck in it. Like, I wouldn't say stuck per se, but you're like hooked in it. You're hooked. You're addicted to it. And yes, people out there, as much as we may not want to admit to it, we get addicted to these things. We get codependent on it sometimes, because we're just so used to experiencing this with this narcissist, and we're just so hooked on the thought or the illusion that, yeah, they'll change one day and things will be different, things will get better. And we lie to ourselves. We gaslight ourselves, telling ourselves these lies that they're going to change and all that stuff, when essentially they are not. They will not change at all. And if for some reason you came across a unicorn of a narcissist that'll actually change their ways, God bless you. You got a unicorn. But most narcissists will never change. And the fact that we stay so long, regardless of how long it was, it could be a year, it could be a couple months, it could be decades, because a lot of people marry narcissists, and some may not even know that the person that they're married to are narcissists, or you may know, whatever the case may be, but you stay for whatever reason. You stay because, you love them, or you have kids together, or whatever your personal reasons are that you stayed with this narcissist. But the longer you stay, the harder it is to get out, because obviously your emotions are involved. A lot of the times we think to ourselves, nah, I put in too much time and effort with this person. I am not letting go, or I'm too old to be starting over and getting back in the dating scene, so I might as well just, whatever, stay here, or it's cheaper to keep her, or whatever the case may be. And you stay. But see, for me, obviously I'm young-ish, so for me it was a little easier to get out because I didn't have any ties. No ties at all. Wasn't married, no kids, none of that. So it was easier for me to get out, but it was also super hard because of that mental entrapment that this person had on me. And I got out. Of course I got out. I was able to get out, but it was super hard because of how long we were dealing with each other. So, guys, the longer you stay, the longer it is, and harder it is to get out. So be careful out there. If you want to get away from this narcissist, now is the time to do it. The next thing that I wish that I knew before dealing with this narcissist was losing myself. Guys, when I tell y'all I lost myself, like, Okay, before I met this narcissist, I didn't really know too much of who I was anyway. But getting into it with the narcissist made it 10 times worse. I didn't know who I was, where I was. I was in a trance. I was delusional. I was in a big ass illusion. I'm not even gonna say cloud nine. I was just up in the clouds. I was just moving with the wind, just whatever. Lost. Not knowing where to go, how to go, who to go, when to go. I was just lost. And I lost myself because I was just so invested in this person and their needs and their wants and making sure this for them, making sure that for them. And I just totally forgot about myself. I didn't know what I liked to do, what I like to eat, what do I like nothing of me. I lost myself completely. And I wish I knew that before going in, but at the same time, I'm kind of glad it happened, because life lessons, life is what it is. The next thing that I wish that I knew before dealing with this narc is, now this is the last one, basically knowing that this is all just a huge lesson on both ends. This one is not really a negative thing, it's more of a positive thing, because the lessons that I've learned, it made me who I am today. It helped me grow as a person, it helped me evolve, it helped me change certain things that I needed to change, that I needed to be aware to. I needed to wake up and smell the coffee for certain stuff that I wasn't aware of. And being in the situation actually helped me do these things. So I'm definitely glad that I was able to get out, learn my lessons, and apply them to my life. And I'm not sure about the other person, but I was able to do that for myself. And I was definitely grateful. For a while, you know, obviously you go through the emotions of being angry or sad, or, you know, whatever emotions that you feel after leaving or separating or discarding the narcissist. But for me, you know, I went through those stages, but I also had hella gratitude, because it taught me so much that I needed to learn, which is life essentially. But I'm talking about the narcissist, and I learned so much dealing with this narcissist, to where I don't move the same way. I don't allow people to do certain things to me anymore. I put myself first in a lot of things. Like, you know, the lessons that I've learned with dealing with this narcissist, I applied in my life, and I plan to keep it applied. And yeah, this helped me in so much of ways, and I'm glad that it did. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you. Please comment down below what you wish you would have known before dealing with a narcissist. Let me know what you've experienced. Let me know what you've gone through, how it helped you, whatever you want to comment down below. Tell me I'm stupid, I don't care. Comment down below, like this video, make sure you subscribe before you leave, and thank you so much for watching this video. Bye.